All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. All right, guys, we got another review for you, and this one comes by way of Glow Rhino. Very, very cool. Look at that. I love their logo and this green. I mean, this is just a cool presentation in this box. This is the Glow Rhino Fermi. In G10 and Black Blade, and you'll see we got all kinds of stuff. Inside, you've got some information about the Fermi, which we're going to dump out here so I can talk about it here in a minute. But there's the knife, and there's the info if you want to grab that, and a cutout inside. Now, this was sent to me by way of Anthony, Tactical Everyday Dad. He's working with Glow Rhino now. And I was so glad to hear, whoa, from Anthony. Really cool to hear from him after a little bit of a break. So very cool. Now, Glow Rhino is known for their tritium. They've been doing tritium for quite some time. And you do have tritium. Tell you what, let's just cut this one light off and see if you can see that. There's tritium in the middle of that thumb stud. There's tritium here. And there is tritium there. Let's see. See that? There you go. And again, I've got some footage of the glowing that I will drop in here at the end. And just really a cool knife. Now, when I saw this, when Anthony reached out, I'm like, yeah, it just looks like a super basic, kind of basic knife with some tritium on it. And then, of course, you've got different colored thumb studs. You got their logo here. And on this side, you've got all the information, D2 steel and everything else. You've got checkered G10 here. Nice and grippy. Guys, this says tactical all over it, but it also says EDC. This is a definite... man, I got to adjust my light there. There we go. A definite EDC knife. Now, it is very grippy. Yeah, I love the way they finished their pivot here. Nice feel to it, even with the scales. Very well done. Chamfered off. You have a nice back spacer there, but open for the most part. And your liners are nested down in there. So it is a liner lock. And you do have our lovely serrations there, as I like to call them, but just some jimping there on your lock bar and jimping here on the other side. So when you're gripping, you get the jimping up here, both in the handle. Well, no, just in the handle. It's not on the blade. So you get that and you get it below. But guys, what I wasn't expecting was how cool and smooth of a knife this is. Now, these are made OEM'd by Bestech, and this guy just flies out of there. Smooth. It is riding on bearings. You can see here, very smooth. Nice small blade, but again, look, drop, shake. Fantastic action. Can I middle finger flick it? Absolutely. The detent is really, whoops, that was me. The detent is really nice on these. I am impressed very much with this knife, very much so. So come on, focus. All right, tell you what, we're doing our thing again. We're going to move everything off the tray because it helps. There we go. Now we're good. So again, nice lockup here on there. It looks like you've got about a 20 to 25 on the lockup. You are centered. As you can see there, the black on black knives give my lighting fits. Now, we do have decent access to the lock bar there. Could use a little bit more, but it moves super easily. It is a very light lock bar when that comes in. And again, if you do it enough times, you're definitely still going to get the imprint of that jimping there in your thumb. Let's just see if I did. Yeah, not really, actually. You see a little bit there, but not really. It's because that lock bar is light. It is not hard to manipulate at all. Very easy, and I wouldn't even worry about the jimping. It's actually helping in that regard. Now, how's it locked up? Great. No up and down, no left and right. Very well done. And again, as I showed you, really well done on the centering as well. Now, 4-finger knife for me, but just really no jimping up here, but there's jimping back here. Up to you where you grip. For me, I'm out here, and it is absolutely fine. I got a good fresh piece of cardboard here today, for those of you that were frustrated with my last review. You can see easy puncture here. Nice drop point blade, high flat grind. Definitely, I mean, just punctures right through and pushes, no problem whatsoever. And I'm not kidding, guys. This is where this sold me on this knife. This is, I mean, just a absolute cutter, as you can see there. Just fantastic. Thin and light and just a cutter. Very, very, very nice knife. Again, guys, I don't expect any different from a knife produced by Bestech. And again, congrats to our friends at Glow Rhino for designing something that Bestech could turn in to a fantastic knife. It really is. Now, a couple of things here that we should get into. We're going to put this right here, and hopefully the focus will. I don't know what else to do, guys. I have redone my lighting 37 times. This camera, I love it. And if there's anything else in the frame, it just wants to focus on that, and I'm really sorry about that. Now, this guy is 4 inches closed. It is a liner lock. It is 3.05 ounces, 3-inch blade, 4-inch closed, so 4-inch handle, black PVD coated blade, plain edge, flat ground, made in China. And it is G10 and D2. Now, here's what we're going to talk about. This guy at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I think also over on, let me go to Glow Rhino's website. Yeah, they're $100, okay? Now, you can pick your thumb stud colors. You can see there. You can pick what you want for your thumb studs. And then in the middle, you have the tritium, but they're $100. So let's talk about it. We got G10 and D2 for $100. Now, a couple of things. Number one, you have tritium. Okay, tritium is expensive, and tritium is hard to handle. Glow Rhino is one of the very few companies out there that can do this, and they do this for other people as well. They're making bug out scales. They're making different scales and things out of out of the tritium. So it's really cool to me that they're doing that, and I think that's one of the reasons. And then you've got Bestech manufacturer, guys. One way or the other, you have to pay Bestech. If you're somebody getting Bestech to be your OEM, you have got to pay them for their services. And so that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing a knife that is made by a company that designed it. Now, Glow Rhino does assemble these in the U.S., and Bestech is making the parts. So again, the knife is OEM by Bestech. Tritium is installed on the scales in-house at Glow Rhino, I think in Michigan. I know it's in the U.S. And they're one of the few companies that can legally possess and handle tritium. So that is really cool. Now, I asked about the safety of tritium, guys, and you would have to swallow 70 of the little rectangles to get the same radiation as a dentist x-ray. So this is not harmful. I had people say that in my unboxing, so I thought I would ask. And by the way, please, I am not telling you to swallow these. Do not, disclaimer, swallow the tritium. And again, there is all your, built in Detroit with Swiss tritium, and there is all their information. And so, I am impressed with this knife. And so if you ask me, G10 and D2, again, coated D2, by the way. So I don't have, again, it's slicey, as you can see. It's very thin. I didn't even tell you let's see, can I find the blade stock? Let me go back over here. I'm going to just go ahead and say this is like 0.12 on the blade stock, but we're going to look it up because I don't know for sure, and I'm probably telling you wrong. So let's see. No, is it not going to be here? Really? Come on, this is not that hard. And by the way, really, really nice that is a great blade shape for anything, for tactical, for for just EDC, for whatever you want it to be. And I cannot find the thickness, guys, but let's just say it's pretty dang thin. So pretty good in that regard. Now let's do our comparisons, and we will wrap this up as I am going long. Now the Rat 2 is going to be about the same length and height as you can see there. The Rat 1 is quite larger, as you can see there. So the Fermi is a small knife. And again, it's up to you on the price. It is, I get it. To me, it makes perfect sense. Bestech OEM and the tritium. It's just how it works. So I don't think it's unreasonable in any way. It is running on bearings, and it is a beautiful and just simply elegant knife is what I would say. I mean, it is really cool, and yet still has a basic shape and style to it. All right, tell you what, here's what we're going to do. I'm already almost 11 minutes in, but we're going to turn off some lights, and we're going to show you this tritium, and then we're going to close it up. All right? All right, I still kept a light on so you could see the basic shape of the knife, but you can see there, this doesn't take any charging whatsoever. Tritium just glows in the dark without any assistance from having to charge it with a flashlight or anything like that. So that is super, super cool. And again, what would you use it for? I don't know. But it's to me, it's cool. It's a definite tactical thing if you got to find your knife in a hurry, if you drop it or whatever. But really, really cool. So there you go. I'm going to turn this light back on and wrap this up. Yeah, I know it doesn't look quite as good because I don't have all my lights on, but there you go. So guys, please give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. I really appreciate every one of you watching these videos. Again, I'm sorry this one's gone a little bit longer, but there was a lot to talk about. So the Glow Rhino Fermi sent to me by my buddy, sent to me from Glow Rhino, but by my buddy Anthony, Tactical Everyday Dad. Definitely check out Glow Rhino. We'll have a link to SMKW down below and to Glow Rhino. If you go to SMKW, don't forget to use code KnivesFAST for free shipping and to help the channel. So really, really cool, guys. Definitely check it out. Give me a thumbs up, a comment, all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.